Hello everybody, Namaste. This is our second video for the interpretation of Siddhartha Samadhi. So in our previous video we had to stop because of the rain. Oh my god, there are a lot of mosquitoes. Look. I could have killed it, but since I'm in front of this sculpture of Buddha, so that I don't do any violence. So okay, let's leave it. Yeah, so we were talking about the story of Siddhartha Gautama Buddha, the process of a prince to an enlightened form as a Buddha. So in previous one, okay, let me summarize everything. So Siddhartha was born a prince, and he found out three questions, major questions, for which he left the palace: why people get sick, why people get older, and why people die. So to get the answers, he went to many schools by that time, many schools or many monasteries or anything we can call it. So he went there and he tried to find answers for these questions, and whatever he got reply were not so relevant for him. He was not okay with that, so he did his own exploration, and that took 6.5 years of meditation, it's said like that. So in 6.5 years of exploration, he did it like fasting for some certain period, and then he got skinny like that. So he got skinny and was near to death, and fortunately I've already told you that he got some milk from a shepherd, and then the next day he got some milk porridge, and every day consecutively this lady Sujata, she brought him some milk porridge and they gave him healthy food, and he got back to good health. And then he traveled to many parts of Asia, including Bodh Gaya, where he got enlightenment under a Bodhi tree. So the knowledge that he acquired at that time under the Bodhi tree is only having good intention in our body, in our own, like in our mind. If we have a good intention, that is not enough, because if we want to be more effective, then first we also have to take care of our own self, our own health. So if we take care of this machine, our body, then only it is going to help us in our project, in our good intention. So the main enlightenment at that time, what he felt was like the verse when he was about to die, and when he realized that, oh, now I have to get some food for myself, I have to accept food, I have to take care of myself, and if I get fit and fine, then I can take care, then I can go around the city, around the countries, wherever he is needed with his knowledge. So he thought like that. So he under the Bodhi tree, he realized that yes, taking care of oneself is more important for the first, but not like being selfish, because there are many people nowadays in modern society, they are saying that yes, Buddha also said that take care of oneself, but they are taking it as a selfish being, like we don't care about others, we care about our own satisfaction, for our own desire. We are taking we are doing anything, like even if we do some charity also, we are doing it for our pride. That it happened from long time, but still now also it's happening, like any good work they are doing, they are just doing it like for their own oneself, to feed ego actually. So that is what it is, the mistake, the misunderstanding what Buddha meant and what nowadays people are practicing. So yeah, so that is the story and the interpretation of this sculpture. Now we are focusing back to the interpretation of this sculpture. So we don't have hand here, you see, there is no hand. Even some people, they have never seen a sculpture of Buddha, Siddhartha Gautam Buddha, skinny like that, with hands also, with everything, but still people have not seen it skinny. And even if people have seen it, they have seen some sculptures from the history, like from Lahore. I suppose it was from Lahore. It is from Lahore that there is a sculpture made in a stone, and it has a shawl engraved in the sculpture. So there are different types of artworks in past also. So this one, when Prathamraj Vajracharya, the artist who made this sculpture in 2005, it was his first exploration. He was learning, so he tried to work his best at that time. But in 2011, when he did more progress than in 2005. So he did all the study about bones that are more needed for showing off in the sculpture. So he worked on most of those shapes of the bone very good, that even doctors from Germany and from around the world, like France and America, they admired his work for that detail of the bones that he captured in the sculpture. So for that he got national recognition that I already told you in previous video. So okay, sorry, I'm just going again away from the point. So back to the point, and now the real back to the point. Okay, so there is no hand. Many people, they ask like why the sculpture is made like that. Buddha is not handicapped. People said, many people said like that. And now I would like to say that the poem, literature, like a poet, he can imagine anything, and then he writes it in such a way that we are captivated, and we imagine his writings in our mind, and that vision, we enjoy it, right? Same way, there is the feelings act. There is a feeling that an artist would like to show from this sculpture, not like a handicapped person, but he wanted to show that feeling that Buddha once was not capable to do anything. He was like paralyzed. He was like paralyzed because he couldn't move his arms, he couldn't move his feet. He was just paused, like in a moment. He was like only his mind was working and his heart was working. So he didn't have that enough power to move his body. So to show that feeling, the artist has made the hands cut off. That is intentional, because as a poet can write anything that can make people think and imagine that thing. Same way, this thing, it is explaining that Buddha once was not capable of doing anything. In that stage, he was like a handicap. It is not that saying that Buddha is handicapped. No, it's not telling like that, but it meant like the way it could be felt was like paralyzed or handicapped, like even though having hands also, he was not being able to move it. So anyways, I'm saying it 2 or 3 times, but same thing, but I'm sure that you got it. So the interpretation of this sculpture is that it is showing the truth that he was unable. And many people said that why his mouth is open. Buddha is never seen like that. Yeah, it is true. There are many artists who prefer to work as per tradition. But Mr. Prathamraj Bajracharya, when he worked on this sculpture, he showed his creativity, and it is scientific as well. For example, if we also practice this, if we try to lean back towards something like we can put something here, some pillow or something that is below our shoulder, then what it will happen is if we lean back like that, these muscles, it will stretch, and it will make our jaw open, right? So that is the reason. Now you got interpretation, now you got the reason why the mouth is open. So from now on, if anyone asks, then please tell everybody to look at this video. And if you like this video, since this is no cut, just unscripted, I'm speaking directly to you all, and I hope everybody liked it. So please like, comment, and share it. Share it so that there are many people who may need it. The information that is more important. So for that reason, please share it, because Buddha said, don't be jealous, be helpful. That's it. Thank you.